Witness me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Attenborough Plays. This is your host Chenny, and today I'll be bringing you once again on an exciting journey through the world of Raycast. Now, I do apologise for the quality of the previous recording. I had a cold at the time, and clearly I was not as energetic as I should be. But I really hope that you will enjoy this mockumentary style presentation as I bring you through, well, Path of Exile, but hopefully in a more entertaining manner than most people would. Alright, so where we last left off, our witch had just finished clearing up the tidal island, and she is now back in Ioni's watch to turn in her quests and figure out what she should do next.
A medicine chest. This means more to us than you can know. There are some who wouldn't have lasted the night without it. Take this, in return for the knowledge that one can do more than suffer in Raycast. You and Tarkley, you give us something better than serums and salve. You give us hope.
Right, well, I will most likely select the mana flask because I really need one.
So, you managed to salvage Shaky Hand's druggery. Nicely done. Nessa will put it to good use. More than that benumbed quack Optin ever did.
Animals don't seem to rise up after death the same as people do here. So if they aren't raising themselves, what's doing it for them? The answer's in that fetid pool near the mudflats. I know the place stinks to high heaven, but so does the idea of a flock of overactive bird carcasses hungry for a bit of living meat. Clear the place out, and deal to whatever's raising those birds, and we'd be in your debt.
Right. My witch seems to have received a quest to travel to a place called the Fetid Pool in order to determine what is plaguing the citizens of Lionel's Watch. I will now pause the recording for a short time to clean up my inventory so that you can get right into the next part of the presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our recording. The witch has just entered the mudflats, and now we shall begin our exploration of it in order to travel and find the Fetid Pool. In order to travel to and find the Fetid Pool. Ladies and gentlemen, I seem to have encountered some turtle ducks. There are rather violent creatures with beaks that are positioned at just the right height to peck out my ovaries. And this one seems to have dropped a silver coin. We shall be picking it up. And I'll need to pause just for a moment because it seems my settings have... My apologies for that. I don't know why I cut that off a bit too quickly, but basically I had to reset my settings, which seem to have gone awry. Right. So these are the turtle ducks that I've encountered. They're called rowers. They have a spiny shell. And they are very aggressive. Apparently the description states that they charge at you. Right, more of them. Let's deal with this horde quickly. And they don't seem to be a match for my ice spells, so that is a good thing. Now, I think you might notice, but compared to the coast, this particular area, the mudflats, are swarming with wildlife, insects, and it's really quite a pleasant place to be in, if it weren't for everything trying to kill you. Ooh, a chest. And we seem to have encountered some zombies as well. They're called the Tripping Dead. Yes, once again, they are no match for my overwhelming forces. Ladies and gentlemen, we seem to have found the Fetid Pool. Let us make our way inside and see what happens. Wow, okay, as you might imagine, the inside of the Fetid Pool smells of rotting flesh and a Twitter whore's profile. There seem to be zombies or skeleton archers walking around, these ancient dead creatures are no match for my zombies, who are tearing them to pieces, and more of the dripping dead seem to be shambling toward us. Oh, finally, a new creature. These appear to be the undead relatives of the turtle ducks we encountered outside. They are bone rollers, and they also have a charging attack, which they don't seem to be using. I am apparently able to summon my zombies from their corpses, and I don't know how that's possible, seeing as my zombies have flesh and a humanoid appearance, and these things do not. But thankfully this is a video game. If you look at the quest tracker on the right hand side, it says that my quest in this area is to kill all the monsters in the fetid pool. This should not be an easy task, but it will be. Actually, I don't think anyone would find this a difficult task, especially not when you're a witch with area of effect spells. Those will really tear through pretty much anything that comes your way. Not to mention the zombies are doing their jobs. Once again, I'm only going to take the smallest of items so I can maximize my inventory space without any backtracking. Ooh, we're doing well on time. Yeah, time's good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've actually found the boss monster, Cadaverous the Vile. He is a rather large and imposing figure, whom I seem to have no trouble freezing. He seems to be floating around very confused while my zombies are tearing him to pieces. And there you have it. The boss is dead. Apparently we are now to wipe out the remaining monsters in this area, and I will be taking this Amber Amulet. A nice little addition to my... Oh, it's a strength amulet, I don't need that. Oh well, there's nothing better. I'm just going to take a moment to look at this waterfall. The flowing water is really calming and peaceful, and even you can find a nice resting spot in the middle of a fetid pool. Ladies and gentlemen, we seem to have encountered rare monsters. They are blue in color, and they are called the Sanguine Dripping Dead. They are... oh, they seem to be able to regenerate their life, and this is a rare boss monster called Dreadling. It is not faring very well against my zombies. I'm not even fighting. I'm more focused on this presentation, but these creatures are simply no match for my undead legion. And the Sanguine Dripping Dead are... Oh, they dropped an Orb of Chance. Ladies and gentlemen, this item is quite useful for trading, very valuable as currency on this island, so I am very lucky that it dropped. Anything of use here? Nothing small. I'll just take the small items and I can dump them later. Ooh, Superior. Superior. Shabby jerkin. And I'll just replenish my zombie forces. There are a lot of flies buzzing around. It must smell so horrible inside the fetid pool. And this chest gave us nothing. A wonderful reward for our effort. We found another rare boss monster. His name is Bloodkill. He is shambling toward me, taking swings, and he seems to be leading a pack of zombies, missing a section of their heads. They have some rather putrid flesh, and well, they're not too difficult to kill. They resemble my own zombies somewhat, but mine are prettier. Oh, and I've leveled up. I almost forgot. Right, basically, I do not see the need for defensive capabilities just yet, so we'll focus again on offense. Well, my 3 musketeer zombies seem to have no trouble beating the other zombies to death with their powerful flailing attacks. I really like the animation on that. And we have some superior chain boots to take back to Lionized Watch and hopefully donate to some poor wayward exile. Why don't we actually look at my zombies attacking? It's pretty interesting to watch them flail about like that. Oh, that was a nice one. Blood splattering. Well done, good sir. Let's just help them out in the interest of finishing this off quicker. There we go, and one zombie is left standing. I shall give him a medal, if he stays alive. These appear to be spider webs of some sort, or some kind of creature eggs. I do not want to see what hatches out of them. Yes, I'm very confused and unable to find my way, even though I have a map directing me. The fetid pool is actually a bit larger than I expected. Oh, a driftwood one, rare item. This shall be interesting to see. While our zombies take care of the horde, let's take a look at our new driftwood wand. Unfortunately, it doesn't increase our spell damage more than 12%, so it is unfortunately useless. Spell damage is really what you want, because obviously you cast spells, am I right? Right then, I am to talk to Tarkley for my reward, and it would appear that we have cleared out the fetid pool. There is nothing left in here, and in fact we have come full circle around, and we are back at the entrance. So now we will head back to Lionized Watch. I have about 10 minutes of filming time left. I should probably be able to finish out the mud flats. Ooh. Green frogs hopping around, look at them. They don't even seem to notice my zombies walking around. The Rowan nest appears to be highlighted with green text. It has dropped a coral amulet, which gives me life regeneration. Thank you, I do know the strength. And a Haliotis glyph. Apparently I'm supposed to find a use for the strange glyph in the mudflats, but unfortunately, with my inventory being burdened, I must head back to Lionized Watch. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are at Lionized Watch, and there are multiple characters to talk to. We'll be ignoring El Rion and simply going straight to Tarkley.
A necromancer? We've got enough undead wandering around without someone raising more for us to deal with. Well, good to see you don't mind getting your hands filthy. Here, have this. To mark a dirty job well done.
Well, what has he given us? A book of regrets. Thanks, I suppose. I'll just leave that reward since I've got no space for it.
On the Emperor's Road via the Prisoner's Gate. Had to skirt around Axiom Prison. That's the holdfast of Brutus, the warden. Bloody treacherous trip it was. Worth it. There's forest inland. Game, berries, fruit. More food than we can scrounge here. But most here wouldn't survive the journey. Would be a damn sight easier if we could pass through the prison. Tell you what, you carve us a path up the coast, find us a way past or through Brutus, and you'll have more than a few lives owing to you.
Right then, ladies and gentlemen, it would appear that my witch has received another task from Tarkley. We are to travel to Prisoner's Gate and eliminate the warden, Brutus. There is some lore in this video game, but I will be actually doing that as a separate episode solely dedicated to lore, and we'll do that at the end of Act 1.
Be careful.
Thank you, Nessa. For now, we will be emptying our inventory, all the things we don't need. There we are. And we've gained quite a bit in trade. I shall store this in my stash. Now let's go get our prophecy toad.
Hello. A full pocket, severed, spills forth like a struck spring.
Okay. I will slay a foe who erupts into currency. Right then, we shall do that as soon as we can figure out where one is. Now we shall travel back to the Mudflats. And here we are back in the lovely green of the Mudflats. I am supposed to explore the Mudflats, so I suppose we should do that right now. The dead actually seem to be coming out of the ground. You can see their putrid flesh literally hanging off them. Oh, their intestines erupt from their body when they get severed. That is lovely detail. Here are more of them. They're coming out of the ground. My zombies are not taking well to them. And yes, they are mostly dead. Ah, there seems to be something of interest on the minimap. I want to spend a few moments on these rowers. They really interest me. I mean, look at them. They're like raptors. They have a turtle shell, no arms, and this gigantic beak that will just peck your flesh off in real life. But they're absolutely no match for my zombies. And we seem to have found yet another glyph. Ah, a power amulet. This is useful for regenerating mana. But again, I prefer the life regeneration. It would give my... What is this? Let me deal with the zombies first. Ooh, let's take a look at them. Severed head, and they seem to have pus dripping down their back. It's yellow and crusted. I really do like the detail in this game. Is that... Oh, that's not one of mine. Okay. A great rower. A bigger rower. Well, it's dead anyway. We seem to have encountered a barbarian with a mallet, and he has something very disturbing strapped to his back. Let's talk to him.
Yes, I call you warrior. Your eyes have already swept your surroundings, identifying threats and escape routes. There is anticipation in your stance, deadly focus in the easy ebb and tide of your breath. Yours is a heart that fights with every beat. I have need of a heart like that. In that haunted place there, a Karui's spirit awaits you. Lost he was, more than 2 centuries ago, fallen beyond battle. Bring him to me so that I might return him to his rightful place. It takes a warrior to find a warrior.
And are you not a warrior, good sir? No, he appears to be an armor master. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we shall be journeying into the haunted depth. It is a bit of a side quest, but hopefully it shall yield us some good loot. The cave is damp, dank, and rather grim looking. I'm supposed to find the Karui spirit trapped inside this cave. Alright, we shall do that. I am attacked by some squids known as siren spawn and cave crustaceans. These crabs, these blue crabs, seem to really want to kill us. Perhaps they're defending their home. Ooh. Somebody put a portal scroll beneath a boulder. Oh.
Spills forth like a struck.
Oh, what a day. What a lovely day. Right, so we have found the meaning of the prophecy, and we've just got a large amount of orbs. They are absolutely fantastic. They should be great for trading, great for powering up our equipment. And the siren spawn was just lovely. Thank you very much for that prophecy. I've now realized that prophecies are not at all useless. And my witch has leveled up. Let the zombies take care of us. More spell damage. Another portal scroll. Let's have a look at these cave crustaceans. They have a blue shell, and they're rather tough. Oh, the shell comes off and then they become snipers. They literally shit a storm of rocks at you. And I can raise my zombies from them. Lovely. me check my time. I do love presenting this like a documentary, but I don't want to run overtime again. Right, chest. Ah, another skill, but unfortunately we cannot use it. It is a green skill, and that is not suitable for our witch. Okay, dealt with. More hordes of these siren spawn. Let's have a look at them. They have octopus-like tentacles, and their heads seem to be used for a butting attack. Some of them are actually rare. Savage siren spawn, so I suppose they are more savage than their sisters. Okay, we have leveled up some of our gems, and things are looking good. There seems to be a target on the minimap, which indicates that that is where our objective lies. And here is the Karui spirit. It looks very angry, very vengeful. I really wish I had a mask like that. It looks absolutely fantastic. And it is following me, okay. Oh dear God, it's raising the dead. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it seems I will have to sprint out of here. The dead are rising all around me, and not in a good way. Right, oh, that was bad. That was not good, not good. Okay, I can move through them. Oh God. This is not a good situation, but we seem to be able to outrun the dead. I think my zombies have fallen to the horde, and we are out of danger. That was the Haunted Depths, ladies and gentlemen. Let us hope this was worth it.
A lost spirit returned to feast with the ancestors and be born once more into the Karui way. We shall speak again when next you come to Lion Eye's watch. For there is much that we might yet share, my ally.
Fantastic. I shall see you back at Lion Eye's watch. And I have a little bit of time remaining. Let's just have a walk around, see what else this place has to offer. Let me raise some zombies to protect us. And this connects out to the sea or river of some sort. There are waves, so perhaps it's a small river. I remember at one point that the flower graphics were a little less 3D. Ooh, and they sway when you walk through them. That's lovely. I really do like exploring this place. It's nice to see the attention to detail that people have put in, and oh, even the grass sways when you move through it. More zombies are coming up here. Chest. Oh, magical item. I'll leave the rest. A strange glyph wall. Find the glyphs in the rower nests. Okay, so that was my original objective, but now we are just more certain than before. More rower scavengers, and they are led by a great rower who is the first to die. He didn't even last long enough for me to have a good look at him, but that is how things are. Oh, more of them. Good. My freezing pulse is leveled up along with my fireball. The Roseus glyph, and I'm apparently meant to take a glass blows bomb. That's really good. Oh, a boss! Oozeback Bloom. This is apparently a diseased rower. It is much larger than its companions, and it appears to be oozing with a foul fog that's poisoning my zombies. My zombies don't really seem to care, however. I'll just take care of the dripping dead. Oh dear, I'm actually taking some decent damage. But the boss is almost dead, and there it is. It is finished. It has died, and we have collected the spoils of war. Ah, wait, there's a carving. But unfortunately we don't have time to read it. Let us read the carving next time, and I shall see you on the next episode of Poet Plays, Path of Exile. This has been Chenny, and I'm happy to present the world of Rayclass to you. By the way, don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all those YouTubey things on my video, because I will have more for you very soon.